volunteers carry this banner to remember those we lost in the Korean War.
The 2022 National Memorial Day Parade, presented by Boeing, is also brought to you by Military Times, Veteran United Home Loans, and by the state of Kuwait. The upcoming segment of our parade is brought to you by AmVets.
Now here's a horse that represents Sergeant Reckless, America's greatest war horse and a Korean War hero. She's wearing a blanket like the one by Sergeant Reckless when she arrived back home in America in 1954, complete with her ribbons. She's led by retired Lieutenant Colonel James Schaefer.
Following in the Jeep are two Korean War veterans, Ken Latham and Mike Mason, a veteran Marine who served with Reckless in Korea. Also riding is Robin Hutton, author of the best-selling book, Sergeant Reckless, America's War Horse. Our next float is from the Veterans in Defense of Liberty, a national brotherhood of veterans energetically bound by their lifelong oath to support and defend our Constitution.
This year's float honors their brothers and sisters from the Revolutionary War to the present, who sacrificed their lives to preserve our God-given rights and liberty. And we thank Veterans in Liberty for being part of this National Memorial Day Parade.
It's often called and referred to as the Forgotten War. We're talking about the Korean War, which was one of the deadliest conflicts in American history, with more than 128,000 casualties. The summer of 2022, a new wall remembrance will be dedicated to the Korean War Memorial on the National Wall, including the names of 43,000 service members who were killed in the war.
Today, these Korean War veterans march with their heads held high, and it's no longer called the Forgotten War, but now it's called the Forgotten Victory. And joining the Korean War veterans are Korean American veterans who fought for the Republic of Korea, but since the end of the war have moved to the U.S. and have become citizens. The alliance between the U.S. and the Republic of Korea is one of our country's strongest.
Well, they're looking great. We understand we have a very important person with us today, Mark Kessler. Do you want to share who that is?
Well, Jim Roberts just stopped by the booth to let us know that Oksana Markarova, who is the Ukrainian ambassador, and Boris Kremenetsky, the defense attaché from Ukraine, have joined us today for our National Memorial Day.
And we honor them and thank them. And following up, we've got the Belton Pride Marching Band coming up in just a moment.